Hello everyone. Today on my second video I was going to do the energies of 2018, but I will do that tomorrow. Today I wanted to talk about peopling and what it feels like to not want to people, being an empath and an intuitive sensitive and an INFJ in the Myers-Briggs category, and you can always take that test if you want. Very rare breed, very rare, maybe 1 or 2% of the population. So I really struggling being the introvert. I have to push myself to be to go out and do things, and I do the best with that with teaching because the group carries that energy. And I just kind of wanted to go over how sometimes it's hard as an introvert or empath or just a sensitive person in general to make themselves go out and people. And I wrote some things down that I've been pondering on for a couple of days. So my home is my sanctuary, but it's also my slave. And that means that usually in the winter a lot of us hermit, but sometimes we hermit to the point of not pushing ourselves forward, and that would be me. I don't claim to be anybody special, or we're all the same. We're all in this together this year in 2018, and that's what I'm excited for. The only reason I make these videos, I don't make them for ego. In fact, sometimes when I feel like it's ego, I will take it off and I won't put it back on. I make these videos so it will help other people know that they're not alone, because sometimes this world can get very, very lonely as a sensitive. So empaths take things in normally like a recycle, and they recycle it back to light. Now a lot of empaths have learned not to do that, but most empaths will still take on people's energy no matter what. We are feelers, we are sensors, we use all of our senses to transmute energies, and it's a blessing and a curse. So I just wanted to kind of talk about a few things about INFJs. They are introverted, intuitive, feelers, and judgment, and they're very rare. Like I said, I happen to be one of them, and I'm not saying anything about being special. I honestly wish I was more of an extrovert. But some of the things that I found out about being one of those, on top of being an intuitive sensitive too, is sometimes they have Asperger's. And I have a lot of the symptoms of Asperger's. As a child, I loved to be alone, very creative, I rocked, I soothed myself still by sitting in a rocking chair, and so it can go along with that. But we're also rebels. And we carry a very small circle of friends. We are different, lonely, warm. We have a lot of empathy. We love to listen. We stay true to the values. They know things. They understand people by scanning them. They help people fight their demons and their traumas. They're always seeking truth. They work on both sides of the brain, which is kind of awesome. They love like-minded people when they want to get out. They do have the courage to confront at the front lines if needed, but most of us stay behind the scenes. If they ever see injustice or cruelty or chaos, they will step in to fight that, because they just don't like injustice. We don't mingle a lot. Crowds are very hard for us, but we have high moral values. There are 11 signs that an INFJ that makes them the rarest personality. That was a very good video. I watched it, so I thought that you could watch that if you wanted to. They always want to make a change. They're visionaries with the big picture. They can predict outcomes, so they always make really good psychics or mediums. They never get fooled. They're like human lie detectors, so add that to an empath. Yeah, we focus on words, tone, facial expressions, all the things that a profiler would look at. They are always there for everybody else. They try to fix people. They focus on deeper nature of things. And my dog just walked in, Lady Sif. I don't know if you can see her. They love the small things like children. They pay attention to very small things, and they're very creative. They get overwhelmed very easy. They are very observant. They are always outsiders. They can lose touch with themselves very easy. They can confuse or offend people because sometimes they just don't understand our personalities. And so there's a lot on that. You can go in and find out what your true type is. And I suggest you do that because normally in January, when you're going in the cycle of inward, back into the cave, it's very hard for an empath or sensitive. January is one of the hardest months anyway for mental health. So I just wanted to make this video to know that you're not alone. Forcing yourself out there to work is I give you credit. I really have to force myself out maybe once a week in the winter to talk to people and co-create, which I really want to do in 2018. It's that year, and I give credit and kudos to all of you intuitive, sensitive people, you feelers, you empaths, all of you that work a lot with the inside realm and the underworld. Stay true. This year is supposed to be really awesome for us, and I'm grateful for everybody who watches these videos. Like I said, my next one's going to be on the energies of 2018 and an intuitive, sensitive, and an empath perspective. It's supposed to be a hard year, but a lighter year. I love energies, and I feel energies from the air, the earth, animals, plants, people, and you have to do a lot of inward cycle time. And I'm totally grateful. Sometimes it's overwhelmingly lonely, and I'm pretty honest with my stuff. But in other words, I'm in gratitude for all that I've learned. I hope you guys have a nice night, and I will see you next time. Namaste.